Hey y'all, it's Ace here. I've got my take on a new knife that has arrived. I'm going to do an unboxing for you on this. A little bit of background. Knives are not my thing. It is my husband's thing. But I am a part of every decision that he makes when he's choosing them and has to get my seal of approval. This one is kind of on the borderline because it's got a few characteristics that I would say are different than what we normally go for. But let's get into it. I'm going to use my Koenig to open. But we are going to be looking at a Sharknivco, which is a designer Eddie Barajas from Florida. I know he's been in, I'm gonna get in trouble for cutting this way. He's been in business at least 10 years, as far as I know. So my information about knives is going to be, is it pretty? Does it meet the requirements of what we have in our collection? Is it bring something new, or is it a repeat? I like to have different things. Same thing with when I'm looking at my handbags. I like to have something new in our collection. This is registered mail, which I've done with jewelry before because this is killing me in terms of opening, and I'm very good at getting myself some bruises and cuts, so I'm going to be very careful in the way that I open this. This is knife number 79 in the collection of our household, and I've been told that this is the last knife of the year. I don't want to be one of those people that you see on the videos that have like band-aids because they cut themselves, so okay, so knife number 79, which is very interesting because when I am exaggerating, when I teach math and when I'm exaggerating to my students, I use 79 as my exaggerating number. And it just seems like a weird number to end on. I feel like 80 would be better, but my husband said it's a prime number, so there you go. Maybe it is our last number. All right, so inside the box, we've got just some paper, corrugated paper, and some plastic that's filled with air. Very cute. EDC Lifestyle is who we ordered this from. It is a patch. I feel like it's got some foam on the back. And, it's Velcro. Look at that. So, EDC Lifestyle. It's got a little dragon, little knife. Super cute. You can sew your patch onto whatever bag you're carrying, or, I don't know, maybe your belt if you have a tactile belt. Tactile belt? All right, inside the box, we also have the EDC Lifestyle sticker. Put it on your backpack, put it on your MacBook. Maybe that's what I do with my stickers, put it on your car, who knows? And then we have our little case. This one is, I'd say it's not branded, it's S3 cases, but we have some of these from different companies that we've ordered from. It's kind of like a Pelican case with snaps. Open it up. It's got some cord on the side. And you've got the Sharknivco that is cut out of the foam right here. And then here's the knife. Could be like a ASMR. Okay. Get rid of this jazz over here. Unfold the cleaning cloth. Ta-da! Here's the knife. It is the, it's a Waka. It's a Holey Waka because it's got the holes in it. And it's got Damasteel RWL 34 for the steel. And I am not as proficient in flipping knives. I have tiny little fingers, and I love a back flipper. Thumb studs are really hard for me to use. My fingernails sometimes get in the way. I typically have longer fingernails, so I'm not very good at flipping with a thumb stud. There's also the front flipper that you can use. All of these are going to cause me issues. My husband is super proficient in opening knives the way that he does. He can do front, back, side to side, whatever. So you've got the knife. It is, let me give you some measurements. Closed. It's about 4 3/8 inches long, I would say, if I'm measuring accurately. almost 4.5. Probably wanted to see the, not the back of that. Ooh, all right, we got some stuff in there that I didn't see. I'm gonna go ahead and open it with 2 hands. It sounds very nice and clean. You've got the Sharknivco etching, the little shark right here. It's kind of hard to see. Beautiful steel. The reason that this is kind of a controversial item in our house is because of the cutouts. I don't love a cutout, but something about this as a math teacher with the geometric shapes was enough for me to say yes. I like the cutouts, or the bolts that you have here. I don't know what you call them, just like the pins, the pivots. The pivot here. The pivot here is kind of like a shield in shape on both sides, which is great. You've got some ribbing right here. Jimping. We should be on the video together, but he wanted me to do this myself. And then you have the locking frame lock. Ooh, that's tight. Frame lock that will close it. I feel like I could flip it this way, but it'll probably fly out of my hand. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Sounds great. All right, when I'm looking at measuring it, it is about 7 7/8 long. The blade is, I don't know how you measure the blade, to be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna measure it from here or if I would measure it from this part right here. Where would you measure it? All the way down?
End of the handle.
Say again?
End of the handle.
The end of the handle. So the end of the handle, I would say that that's about 3.5 inches long of a blade. I don't know. I did look at the knife on the EDC Lifestyle website, but I didn't find that information, so I figured I would just measure it myself. So there you go. It feels good. It's nice. Ooh, let's cut some paper. Let's see if it cuts. How do people do it? Nope. I feel like maybe I need some better paper like this. Ooh. That's better. Sounds nice. Very good. Okay. So I'm going to set this down for a second. Inside the container, underneath the foam, was the certificate of authenticity. It's the Waka model, TI Holey. It's the RWL 34 blade. This was an August of 24 born on date, signed by the person who made it, which is awesome, Eddie Barajas. And then there's also some stickers inside. I love some stickers. Hilarious. Is this Fozzie? Waka Waka? One of the Muppets. Precious. He's got some shark, like Crocs on his feet. Maybe they're like flip-flops. Let's call them flip-flops. They don't necessarily have to be Crocs. With a knife, and he's got a scarf on. Super cute. Sharknivco Knives and Gear from 2024. That's pretty cool. Kind of shows you what year you bought your knife. And then there's a shark that says, "What's up, guys?" And he's got a pipe in his mouth and a champagne flute and a top hat. Very fancy. So all super cool things that come with the knife itself. Ooh, I probably shouldn't put that on the knife. Feedback. What would I say about this? For me, it's pretty. It's classic. It fits in our collection because it has that, the color profile that we're looking for. There was a Sharknivco that was, kind of had some fluorescent colors that looked neon-y with the pinks and the blues and the greens. I also really like that one too, but for some reason this is the one that stood out. You can see that there are, I don't know, there's 3 little spots that you would need if you were going to unscrew this part right here. You would need a little special tool. What is it?
Body screws.
Boxers?
Body screws.
Body screws. Body screws. So you would need the 3-pin model for a special tool for the body screws. One day, maybe I'll learn how to flip these open, but I don't think so. So this for me would not be a practical like defense weapon. It would be something where I'm like, this is pretty and it's in my collection and I'm going to go ahead and open it and show it to you. That's how this would be served for me. But as soon as I hand it over to my husband, he's going to start flicking it all sorts of ways and get it to work and carry it, and it's going to be pretty. It does fit in my hand nicely, so I could probably hit somebody in the head with it and maybe I could run away that way. It'd be great. But I think that's it. It's a nice little addition to our collection. We didn't have a Sharknivco before, so I'm happy that we do now. And we'll see if we stay at 79 or if we hit 80 before the year end. Thanks for watching.